What is going on YouTube? It's your boy Grim back on the channel, and today we're gonna be talking about a few new updates that have been happened recently in Blackout. And one of the updates is the new looting system, as well as the new game mode, which is called Down But Not Out, I think. And in this mode, basically you have 5 chances to redeploy into the game if your team is not completely killed off. And the new looting system, which highly resembles the PC looting system, where you have the layout of all the items once you open the bag, instead of just like running through horizontally, like going left or right to get your items, which is, to me, it's better in a sense. I just don't like I don't know. It's like when you pick up certain stuff, it's not as fast as I would hope it would be. I think they need to improve upon that. And also, apart from that, I hopped in recently to play Blackout, and I noticed they had a new mode. And as I'm playing it, I looked to the left of my screen, mid left, and I'm looking. And I see a chopper, and it says 1 out of 5, and I'm like, what the hell is that? I was wondering if it meant that, there was 4 more supply drops left, or it's 5 supply drops total in the game. And as I'm trying to like figure it out, I'm trying to figure this out. I hear a shoot drop close to me, and I'm like, what the hell? Why the hell did someone just deploy? And we had like 87 people, because all this time I'm looking at the feed, and as you see, people are getting down, people are getting killed, but it's still 87 people remaining in the game. So I'm like, what the hell is going on? And I'm trying to figure this out. We're trying to figure this out. And as soon as I'm walking around looting, all I hear is a shoot, and I'm like, am I hearing something? And then literally I turn around, it's a guy right next to me that just landed, and I'm like, no, this does not make sense. So I think it happens like literally around here at this video. Look, boom, he's shooting with a pistol. So I'm like, why the hell would you try to shoot me with a pistol? Then again, boom, pistol. I'm like, why are these guys dropping right here? And I'm looking at the numbers, the remaining teams, and there's 82 people remaining in the game, and we just killed 2 people. So I'm trying to figure this thing out. But eventually, we understood that, okay, so basically you have to kill a whole entire team for the number to actually be, -4 of what it originally was. So you gotta kill a whole entire team for them to completely leave the game and not be able to redeploy. If you have a team of 4 people and 3 of them are dead and there's 1 guy remaining, if he lasts until the next wave of the storm, your whole team can redeploy, reloot, arm themselves again, and begin to have another chance at winning the game. I think personally, for me, it's a great opportunity for people to practice Blackout. I think Call of Duty should keep this mode. I don't know if they're gonna keep it, or it's just a thing they do every other week. I know they had the frenzy mode, which was really good. I think it's the best addition to the Blackout modes. And the next thing I noticed about this mode is that it doesn't count as wins, it doesn't count as losses, your kills are not added. So for me personally, it's a really good mode for new players to come on and enjoy and get to learn how to play Blackout and learn the strats of the game and what not to do and what to do and spots where to loot, and I'm saying, even loot fast, or be more tactical in a sense. The game is harder once it gets to a smaller circle, because you have everyone clustered in the same circle, and you're literally fighting against 20 teams at the same time. So it does get chaotic at the end, but in the beginning it's kind of just smooth sailing and just being able to loot and move fast. It is a mode where you can get a lot of kills in and be able to engage in a lot of fights, so you can get used to gunfights and experience a better feel for the game. So I highly recommend this mode for people who are practicing Blackout for the first time and they're trying to get better. Because a lot of times, I know if you don't want your stats to be messed up, because my stat, I have a 17 win percentage, which, to be honest, is not really good, but nevertheless, I had to learn the game just like everyone else, which isn't easy because you don't know what to do and what not to do, and you have to experience a lot of failed attempts, a lot of trial and error for you to be able to do that. But I learned, thank God I learned quickly, and I've been able to utilize what I've learned. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still learning. A lot of times I watch other YouTubers and I learn a lot of stuff about maps. I learned how to be more aware of certain stuff. I learned about rotation and circle and all that. So this mode can help you learn way more better, and it could also help you to not mess up your stats. So I highly recommend this map. And for the new looting system, in my opinion, I just think it's alright, but for me it doesn't loot as fast, and it's not completely like the PC, because alright, the PC would literally show you everything. In this, if that person has a certain amount of loots, you would have to use L1 or R1 to scroll to the next page of that person's book bag, which in hindsight is, is not as fast as it would seem, and a lot of times the arrangement of the backpack is messed up. That happens to me sometimes. I've watched other YouTubers and I've never really seen it happens to them, but it happens to me a lot, where certain attachments would be in a different section and certain bullets would be in a different section. So it's basically weird in a sense, when originally when you're playing Blackout, I think it's the guns first, then the attachments, then the perks or the throwables, then the bullets. Now in this one, it's the guns, attachments, sometimes it's the heals, and the bullets are in the same. So it's like it's messed up in a sense, if you get what I'm saying, because sometimes you might think this is where the attachments are gonna be, and then you find it that the heals are ahead of the attachments, and it's just crazy, So that's just my opinion, but nevertheless, it's alright. Also, like I said, this mode is really good for learning how to play the game, and you could really benefit from it and transfer it over to regular quads or duos or whatnot, and you could be a beast, So that's just my opinion about the mode. It is fun to play. It gets a little bit frustrating if you get downed or if your team is redeploying and you have to refine the loot. It is hard to deal with because a lot of the loot is already taken in the game. So that's one of the advantage that you as a team that lasts towards the end can have, because you have most of the loot. The gunfights will be easier for you until maybe it gets to like the top 30. You know what I'm saying? People remain in the game. Then you have to have maybe a harder gunfight because those people might have more loot than you, or have a better skill set than you, whether it be the guns or whether it be the armor or whether it be the throwables. You know what I'm saying? Everything counts. So you have to also be prepared for those gunfights, those consistent gunfights. And the thing is that you need to outlast those consistent gunfights are heals. You know, you'll get into at least 3 or 4 gunfights like back to back to back, and you'll find yourself using so much heals that when you get to the last team, you know, you ran out of heals. You know, that has happened to me before, where I ran out of heals and I've lost the mode. So, you know, be sure to stack up on heals. But that's it. Talking too much right now. The mode is really great. I recommend it. Practice the new update for picking up the, you know, the items are not, I don't know, it's not that good as I would say, but it's okay. In my opinion, you know, you guys could tell me what you think. Please leave me some feedbacks, if anything, you know, help me as well. You know what I'm saying? As much as I think I know a lot, you know, I might not know a lot. So, you know what I'm saying? Be sure to share your comments down in the section, and, you know, be sure to subscribe if you haven't. Be sure to give me a support, give me a feedback. I greatly appreciate it. And let's get on to the gameplay. We got 15 seconds.
Sit rep. Circle collapse imminent. Get to safety.
Alright, come on. Wait, that's the last circle? Oh snap, so it just gets smaller. Oh wow. Redeploy unavailable. Okay, so shoot. Oh, so that's how it is. Anybody got sensor? I see him on the left. I'm a stun. They got a, no, don't do it. They got a trip mine. Come up in this house with me, okay? I'm waiting for y'all. They on the roof? Yeah, I got him. I got him. This could get you a lot of kills, bro. Bro, I can't get a shot on this dude, bro. Come on, alright, weaponize you down. This is jokes. This is thirsting central, bro. I'm rotating more left because he gotta come out. Who got you? I don't know where he came from, bro. Watching bathroom. Someone watch uphill. I see him? He's stupid. Yo, weaponize. Get those guys. Nice, weaponized. Where is he?
Exactly how we killed it. Hotel Sierra.
Bro. Yo, bro.